हो गया पूरा गिरे जैसे रास्ता बंद हो जैसे
Arizona nesse momento, ó, depois do caminhão tem um carro soterrado, as meninas aqui não deu prazo de sair, ó, em cima ali, ó, só Deus misericórdia, gente.
Mitchell in Brunswick County, North Carolina, where a deadly tornado touched down in darkness.
Tornado is confirmed on the ground,
killing 3 people and injuring at least 10. The powerful twister tore through this coastal community.
We got numerous people confirming we got people trapped in structures.
Ripping homes from their foundations, snapping trees, and pulling down power lines. Ellen Acancia and Bill Callahan rode out the storm in their laundry room before discovering their neighbor trapped under rubble.
Nossa, minha loja foi parar outro carro.
Se siamo i primi a pubblicare questi
with us here as we near the end of another week together, and we know for the millions in Texas just now getting your power back on, you were unable to watch the news to see the scope of the devastation until now. You are hardly alone in this after millions have been without power and now millions facing a water emergency. In fact, more than 14 million people tonight told to boil their water if they have any running water at all. Long lines for bottled water, store shelves empty, and the numbers tonight are just staggering. At least 60 dead from this week's storms, at least 20 dead in Texas alone, including reports of an 11-year-old boy. And tonight, another frigid night ahead. After a record 11 inches of snow, these pictures from Del Rio at the border with Mexico. And with the power now coming back on, now comes the water crisis tonight. This gives you an idea of what they're going through. They had to turn vaccination sites into water sites today. Long lines for bottled water as vaccinations were put on hold. And so many now facing the costs of repairing their homes, the burst pipes. This man returning to his Dallas apartment to find it destroyed. Fighting fires in this water and power emergency. Frozen hydrants in San Antonio, slowing the battle against this raging blaze. Hospitals facing water shortages as well. Houston's Memorial Hermann trucking the water in now as emergency cases rise there. The Texas governor, Greg Abbott, said today that ERCOT, the utility that runs the state's energy grid, told him they were prepared for these storms. But after an emergency much like this one a decade ago, your recommendations followed. And tonight, a power and water emergency in Jackson, Mississippi, after the ice storm there.
Celaduk indah. Iya. Banjir lagi baik. Tuh. Allah. Pagi-pagi dapat order ke bandara aja kagak jadi diambil, nggak bisa lewat. Untung gua kagak paksain lewat tadi. Ya, Celaduk indah.
Makin gede ya, Bang?
Iya, Celaduk indah. Banjir lagi baik. Kasihan ini orang-orang.
Live report. Banjir. Itu ada mobil, atapnya doang kelihatan tengah-tengah.
Depan rumah Pondok Karya.